Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Skuntank. It is known, I guess, that I absolutely love Skuntank. It has a phenomenal kind of connection to me, I suppose. And yeah, I really love Skuntank. Good HP. Its defenses are pretty low, but the fact that its HP is so high allows for you to mitigate that, so it's relatively okay. You've got relatively okay, or you've got pretty good attack, relatively okay special attack that you can take advantage of, and base 84 speed is pretty good. So today we've got 4 sets, 2 generic, 2 dynamax, but before we jump into that, there was a previous video, because this is an Isle of Armor update. If you want to go and check out the original video, please do go and check out the card in the corner of the video. Obviously I'd recommend you do that at the end of the video, because you want to see these sets first. Also, whilst I'm doing a bit of plugging, if you could like the video and subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic. But let's jump back to Skuntank. So, first set we have is a Nasty Plot Life Orb set. So, this is one of my very common sets. We have Nasty Plot to double our special attack from 241 to 482, which makes it very, very high. You've then got the Life Orb boosting that by 1.3 times. Now, obviously, your Life Orb means that you are going to be losing 10% of your health every time using attacking moves. Do be a little bit cautious of that. We've also got Stench as our ability. Now, Stench is really awesome because it adds the flinch aspect to your moves that don't have any chance to flinch, which all 3 of these don't have chance to flinch. Now, move-wise, we've got Dark Pulse. Powerful Dark-type move, hits a variety of different Pokemon and is boosted by Stab. I find Dark-type to be very underrated type. It hits a lot of Pokemon for neutral damage, so it can be very, very good in competitive. We've got Fire Blast, which is a powerful fire type attack, just hitting a variety of different Pokemon that you may not have been able to hit otherwise. So you've got things like Steel types, which can be a bit of a problem. You've got things like Bug types, which are neutral against you, Grass types, lots of different things that you can kind of hit there. And also Sludge Bomb, which is a powerful poison type attack. Again, I believe poison is quite an underrated move type, so Sludge Bomb can be really effective there, and it's boosted by Stab. Also with the chance to poison the Pokemon as well. EVs, there are a couple of ways of running this. You could run this as max special attack and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, to allow you to be as fast as you possibly can. Or you could run this as max HP and max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack, less attack if you wanted to. It depends on what your speed tier is looking like and what you want Skuntank to do for you. Moving on to our second set, we have got a more defensive set. So on here, I've gone for a couple of options with the EVs, which I'll talk about in just a second, but there is the Black Sludge on here. Black Sludge could be a lot better than Leftovers in the sense that we're poison type, so it works on us, it heals ourselves up, and if you get tricked, for example, you're then going to poison the opposing Pokemon, assuming that it's not a poison type. So that can work very effectively for you. Aftermath is actually a fantastic ability sometimes. It does rely on you being taken out, and sometimes if you want to give something out for dead fodder and take a quarter of their max HP with them, that could be really good, especially if you've got a Pokemon that's quite low, that might have set up through like a Potea Berry or something. You can take them out with your Aftermath, so that can work very nicely with the low down berries. Move-wise, we've got Defog. Now, Defog can get rid of any hazards. Honestly, Skuntank deals with hazards quite well. You could put heavy-duty boots on here if you wanted to, but Skuntank doesn't take too much from the Stealth Rock damage, but it will obviously take a lot from the Spikes damage, so Defog can work very nicely with Skuntank. With Corrosive Gas, which is a fantastic move, gets rid of the opposing Pokemon's item. I think that's generally just a really good thing to have, because honestly, getting rid of items makes Pokemon a lot less scary. Obviously, if you're going for Poltergeist set on a different Pokemon, I would recommend like being cautious at least. Personally, I don't think I would run them together too often without thinking about it first, but the Poltergeist and Corrosive Gas, you might put yourself in a bad situation on a 1v1, so do consider that first of all, but if you feel comfortable with it, go for it. We've then got Toxic, which allows you to start racking up damage on different Pokemon. Toxic is really good on breaking down walls because they will eventually get to a point where they can't stay in. And it can also deal with setup sweepers. So setup sweepers either won't get enough power to be able to sweep your team, or they will set up fully and not have enough time to sweep your team. So they will faint before that can happen, which can work very effectively. And finally, we've got Sucker Punch on here. Sucker Punch is a really good move. Honestly, I really love using Sucker Punch, just because it goes as a priority if your opposing Pokemon's using an attacking move. EVs, as I said, there are a few ways of running this. So you can go for max HP and max speed if you want to have that opportunity to get like the defog off fast before the opposing Pokemon. With the jolly nature, so more speed, less special attack. Or you could run max HP, max special defense, or max HP, max defense. It's up to you what you want to go for there, but you can run either of those however you want to run them based on what you think Skuntank should be doing. Moving on, we've got a Dynamax set. So this card, I've put a red card on. Red card forces the opposing Pokemon to switch out. You could go for things like Life Orb, you could go Specs, you could go Leftovers, Black Sludge, Weakness Policy, lots of different options that you have here that you could run. And then we've got Stench as our ability again. I think Stench is an absolutely fantastic ability with the ability to flinch different Pokemon. Keen Eye, probably not the ability you're going to use. I think the other two abilities are better than Keen Eye, but if you've got someone that's trying like double team hacks, then you could always have the Keen Eye there. I believe that works. Let's just check. Yeah, ignores the evasiveness. So, when Dynamax, you'll have Sludge Bomb, which will turn to Max Ooze, increasing up your special attack stats. You've then got Dark Pulse. Now, Dark Pulse, it lowers the special defense of the opposing Pokemon, I think. It's not going to be the best move to use when you're Dynamax, but if you get caught in that situation, I suppose it's fine. You've got Flamethrower to set up the Sunny Day. Now, if you've got a Pokemon that is really weak to like water-type attacks, so things like maybe Colossal, then having that Sunny Day set up could be really effective for you. And you've also got Taunt as well, so you can go for the Max Guard, or you can taunt the opposing Pokemon, stopping them from either recovering or setting up or whatever they're trying to do. EVs are going for Max Special Attack and Max Speed with a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, and 4 EVs in Special Defense. Again, you can go for the Max HP, Max Special Attack, Modest if you want to. And finally, we have got another Dynamax set. So I've gone for more of a physical set on this one. Obviously, base 93 attack allows for you to be able to hit quite hard with the attack stat, especially when you start raising it up. Now, I've put Choice Band on here. You can use Weakness Policy, Leftovers, Black Sludge, Red Card, all those kind of things, any kind of berry, and that can work well for you. Again, you've got Stench. You probably don't want Aftermath because you don't really want Skuntank to faint, but you could always go for it as a last-ditch effort. And we've got Rock Smash, which will turn to Max Knuckle, increasing up your attack stat. You can use that at least up to 3 times when you're Dynamax. You've got Iron Tail, which will turn to Max Steel Spike, increasing up your defense. Dig, which will turn to Max Quake, increasing up your special defense. And then Poison Jab as a powerful poison type attack when you're out of Dynamax. So you can raise up your attack, defense, and special defense here, allowing you to be a lot more tanky and be able to take some hits. Now, again, you can run this multiple ways on your EVs. You can go Max HP, Max Speed with the Jolly or Adamant Nature. You could go Max HP, Max Attack with the Adamant Nature if you want to allow you to be as bulky as possible when raising up those stats. So it's up to you how you decide to run that. Anyways, that is all for today, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.